Yo, 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 and one more time, yo. Welcome to round 3 here on the TGC Tours Platinum Week 41. Tournament is Scottish Northern Trust. And I am, of course, Himo Chico. And we start with minus 23, so we played really well when scoring-wise. Yesterday in round 2, we had tempo problems, but we still scored. So today, again, we're going to try to build on the momentum of good scoring. And we will set the line again similarly around that 10 strokes. So if we could be 32, 33, 34, somewhere in the 33 vicinity today, we are going to be in a good way to attack round 4. Track is quite tricky, need good approaches. The greens are tricky and there is danger here, but there's also scoring available, even though it's only it's only a par 69, but we can still score out there. Conditions are, it's very bouncy and a little bit faster, but wind is a little bit less. So conditions, we can say they are very normal. So there isn't a lot of speciality here. So anything and everything that is normal, good golf, good drives, good approaches, and then the flat stick on fire is what's going to carry us to the promised land here. And I'm so ready to go. I've been waiting for this round all day. So let's go right now. And as we go to the first tee box, please consider leaving a thumbs up on the video. It truly helps. It is straight up pouring gasoline into the fire that it is the YouTube algorithm recommendation. So anybody who's been messing with the content, thank you so much. It's working. And of course, I want to mention that we are live on Twitch as well. So you can find that link down below in the video player as the first thing as well. So I invite you to come see how the sausage is made live on twitch.television/Himo. Now though, no more begging, no more sellouts. So let's go right now out there in week 41, round 3. I am, of course, Himo Chico, and right now, I'm driving. Wind is quite well with us, so as long as we are somewhere there, we should get some sort of a flop chip. I could go for it for the mega shot, but we tested out in practice. It just doesn't get there. This, on the other hand, should always bounce a little bit right and give us, as I said, some sort of a chip or flop situation. So we should be a-okay from here. Got it there. Little bit worried about that one, but we definitely got it there, so difficult putt, as you see, but we just needed to get the ball here. Scoring the first one, even on a little bit between clubs, funky yardage, huge for the program. This is always dangerous, but we just have to trust that it bounces right. We just put all of our fate in the bounce. We just put all of our fate in the bounce, and now we got it to stay in a semi-flat lie here. It's always going to be right to left lie, but it's not the worst we've seen now. So it's still red, but it's not the worst. It's going to be lovely. It's going to be a little bit too much, but it's going to be lovely still. Come down a little bit. Aye. Come down a little bit, but as I said, it's still lovely. It's not exactly the tapping because we are a touch fast on the tempo, but it's still lovely. Middle cup, boys. Love that. Too fast, so now we're going to end up left. Hopefully we didn't go all the way down. Okay, so this is the save for us now because it got out. Woo! Almost nailed it too. That's not actually a bad attempt from there. Beautiful. I'll take that. I'm not happy about the tempo miss, of course, but that's a quite a difficult putt, even from around the green, so or around the hole, that is. Here, same thing as yesterday. We shortened it a little bit. Hopefully now we shortened it enough to go right. Yesterday we bounced it straight. Now we didn't. So learned from yesterday and implemented that instantly. So that's dank. And here, the first ill-advised D of the day. I think we managed to stay away from the sand. I think we managed to stay away from the sand, and now we get the long pitch. Long flop, pardon me. Aye. But lucky it's gonna stay on the line, isn't it? So needed one club more. So there we end up on problems, but we end up on the plane where we want to shoot from. So this is still very, very scoreable. But the ball just didn't release the way I wanted it. Let's make your day tackle just a little bit better. Come on. Hey, thank you, Tackle, for the biddies as well. I appreciate that. Little bit slow, so we got a little bit less yards, but we always play that side to stay away from the bunker. But of course, I'm not going for that slow tempo, so there we lose a little bit. Little bit too fast, so now again, all we need here is the big bounce right and all the way down to the hole. 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 That is just so lovely. Let's go. It just was never turning. So there we lose one for sure because it's a little bit too fast from my tempo, so it doesn't really suckle all the way down, but I definitely saw more break than there was, and I even pushed a little bit the swing plane to the right, and it still didn't go in, so just tells you there that the read itself was not quite correct. But tempo is on, so that's what we need to concentrate on the positives here and keep on rambling a score after score here. That got such nice bounces. Probably got a decent lie here as well. Yeah, like almost like a perfect downhill lie there. Still fast, so we're gonna end up again on the plane, so we don't get there. So now we are putting the problem putt here because of that fast. But again, it's pin high, but it's problematic. So there again a baby fast. And my power exact swing plane looks really good too. I guess it's customary to say, okay, buddy. I guess it's customary to say, okay, buddy. And then where we need it, I hit tempo 2. Difficult to say which one I like more, but I'll definitely take the score there. Now we hit the tempo where we needed to hit the tempo. So that's huge for the program right there. Right back on tempo. Now we hit this in a perfect way where it stayed up here too. Perfect line to it. Absolutely lovely that. We'll take it. We'll take it. It should suckle down. It should have just the right amount of shape. I don't stay there. Okay, and rounding out the 9 here. Pretty beautiful par 4. Should release a little bit over this hump and give us a nice line here. Little downhill dirbler. Got it to almost a flat line here. Oh, the slow pushed it off line. Let's see if we can still stay on the green though. Go! Yes, it did. The slow almost killed it, but this should be probably close to the flat spot. I'll take it. I'll take it for quite a bad mistempo there. I will 1,000,000% take that. Okay, that's -7. That's a 7 Bernie out. 7 Bernies out. Flatstick been doing well for us there. Flatstick did us very well there. Ay. There, a horror story of the wrong side. Horror story of the wrong side miss. Wrong side miss. So now we have to just play for the single from here. Now we are in trouble here, big time. So now we gotta like take a deep breath there. That was a really bad, really bad thing to have happened there. That's nice. We even get to play for the single here. That is really good from there. Now let's make sure here we get close. We have give this an attempt. Let's give this an attempt. You suck. Oh. Well, their hand up for a horror mistake. No, it's the right side shank because I shank it right side so it goes with the wind. So we get way too many yards there. So hand up, bad shot, but doesn't mean anything. Now it just means that we are gonna go right back at it, put a backspin on here, and go over that doucher, and we're gonna go hunt for the eagle to take it right back. Smile on our face throughout. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Now it's gonna bounce left too. Huge. And we hit it too. It has full shape on, so it should release left. That is so good, lads. That is so good. Come on, now. Let's page the doctor and remove the ugly douche. That's how you remove an ugly double. Well, I guess you technically never remove it, but we are back to where we were. So now again, smile on our face and keep going. That was absolutely filthy, that chip. That was absolutely filthy. Yeah, and and a 5er on a 3, right? 5er on a 3. So now I added both loft and front spin in hopes to make the first kick be boom! Kind of still looks high, but I'm going for it. That was a pretty good attempt. So much break in that I just had to aim a lot. It didn't break at all at the start, but I was not giving that up. Here, just straight at the bunker. Watch it bounce left. Or get the sand. Yes, holy, that's the second portion. I don't want to put the shape on that because every time we put the shape on that, I was in so much trouble. Yep. Stay right there. I still low. The first break just played a little bit more. Again, I am already aiming high. So there, I'll take that any day of the week. That's a very devilish drive for me. Like the way my swing is, the way my swing plays, that's a very devilish attempt that we have to hit there. This is the unapologetic fast that we danced to yesterday. The unapologetic fast that we danced to. It's always going to be a 2-putt here, but that's a-okay. I'm not going to be up the hill. The up the hill is a double bogey, triple bogey possibility. Whereas this is almost foolproof 2-putt. Not a complete foolproof 2-putt, but almost. Come on. Oh! What a beautiful, beautiful attempt. And here we put almost full shape. This shouldn't hit more than 280, and then it should be nice. Even with the very firm, it's going to be very, very nice here. So I'm not going to gamble with the left side bunkers and stuff. Now we are finally back on the fairway. So let's go attempt the score here. So here we don't really try to use the backstop because the backstop doesn't work. So we try to hit this slow. So for some reason, that backstop never returns the ball. So there again, it doesn't return. We're a little bit too far up. So now we are again just putting the worst putt possible, right? Like, what is it? What even is that? Like, what even is that? Nice. Stop nicely. We'll take it, we'll take it, we'll take it. We'll definitely take it. We'll definitely take it. Okay, 2 left. 2 left. What a time to hit. Backspin is on. Should come down. Yes, it did. Love that. That's a scary hole from the bunker as well. It's even increasingly scary from up top. So that right there, even though as you guys see again, it's an impossible putt, but we will 1,000,000% take that. Well, let's make work out of it anyway, right? Let's make the grid work for us. Let's make the grid work for us. Little bit less in the end. I think that was a fourth cup size low miss. I think that was the fourth cup size low miss. But never mind. We go to the last one with one more score in mind to get to the low ask of 9. Big score, of course, would put us even closer to the dream of 33. But of course, first things first, fairway Frank. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Oh, wow, got the bounce forward to stay right there. This flatty flat might be an attempt now. Yes, it is. Yes, it most certainly is. All the way. Bang! Come to the... Lucky it's on the fairway, so we get to attack here. For a second, I thought that it got to the rough. Oh, wow. The ball didn't go anywhere, even with an absolute correct tempo. That is sick. It's almost like the downhill lie got cancelled by the sideways lie. I think that's what happened. The sideways lie is so much red that the downhill lie didn't have a chance to play. That was so weird. And now we are again in dire straits here. But the same thing again, even if it's just a 6-footer, we have to trust the break. Which is crazy, but that's just the way it is. Get in there, let's go. What a make in the end there. What a make in the end there to get off the train. Let's go, dude. I'll definitely take it. I will definitely take it. So as you see, this pin this pin set here with the faster, this pin set is very poisonous. As you see here, very good players at 9. So this definitely like a horror story when it comes to these. When it comes to these pin locations, absolute horror story. And here, if we take a look at the scorecard here, very dark moment in the 10th with the missed. I missed the swing plane in the one place I can't do it, and it costs us. Then here in the end, we just missed the putt low side. We are always on the impossible putt. So the pin locations definitely bite us here in the back because they are just completely impossible, and then we cannot score the impossible putt. But with a double bogey in the card, minus 960 here is a fantastic score. So there, it's kind of tough to summarize. That's like opposite of yesterday, where we play well, but we don't really get the result. And of course, the one glaring mistake there is the 1 pixel to the right. But we can't hang our head in shame in one tempo or 1 pixel. So if we are now 32. If we are now 32 through 3, that's a really good way to be if the ask was to be 30. So once again, we are a few strokes more than we need to be, and tomorrow is going to be a full house money round and all that. So we are in a fantastic place, and now we had our tempo back, so don't have to be worried about the tempo anymore either. So, but of course, darkness looms. Should not put the ball in the water on a par 3. So yeah, can't be angry. Gotta be really happy. But as I said, we also have to always take note that okay, that was a dark moment. So when we face a dark moment like that, we have to see what happened. I take the shots quickly, but I do check myself before. But then in the end, the swing plane goes right. So it's like an accident on top of an accident on top of an accident day. But that don't mean nothing. We came back big time, and of course the par train is there a little bit. Looks ugly, but we know exactly what happens in the par train there. So in a sense, we have to still give that a good GG. Like if we said 9, 10, 11, and we got to 9 with a double bogey on the card, we gotta say GG. And we have one more round to play, and we're gonna go practice that right now live on Twitch. If you want to come and join the Twitch side, you can find that link down below in the description. I invite you to come and join. We have a really good thing going on Twitch with the golf nerds, so come. And of course, the second portion is chucking the thumbs up on the video. Helps so much YouTube to push the video to more people. And the trickle-down economics of you actually right now clicking the link or clicking the thumbs up and leaving a comment, it's huge. We are going to grow together, and the culture grows, and it's going to be a good thing for all of us. So thank you, everybody who's been messing with the content. It's truly working. Thank you. Numbers are looking great across the board, so thank you. But as I said, though, now it's time to go practice round 4 live on Twitch, so we're going to go do that right now. And I will leave you with one last heartfelt thank you so much for everything. And I hope you have a great day today, and we will reconvene here tomorrow for round 4 action at 7 a.m. Eastern, where we will finish the tournament and see how close to that 42 spot we can get to. So thank you. But for now, Mokkio is out. Peace!